When you come out the other side.
I thought I'd already taken this video. Let's do it again, even better. So here we are in Orleans on 31 Woods Neck Road. Carpenter's sister Barbara's house. And it is immaculate, beautiful. That's the ocean right there, folks. Okay, indulge me here, but kind of a special coastal environment. The trees are obviously much smaller, lots of pine. All the hardwoods are covered in this moss. The ocean's probably half a mile behind me or so. I mean, look at these epiphytes. I see them on the branch here. Pretty extraordinary. This is just oak tree, scrub oak. All right, video number 1. How do I get this reverse? Come on, come on. Palm Sunday morning. Oh, it's early. Sun just popped up. It's cold here. Maybe 40, and it's blowing. You can see the surf.
Are you filming? You're not shooting this. Yes, you are. Don't lie to me. I got to go to his house with my grandmother, and he raised horses. So I was out in the backyard, and he let my brother and I have 2 horses. And they were Trigger and Silver. We named them Trigger and Silver. Can you figure out why? So I was on Silver.
That you picked a male horse. I mean, a male's horse.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So Silver was my favorite horse.
Oh, you picked Silver.
Oh, I picked Silver. He was really big, and I just thought he was the coolest looking horse.
I think that's when I got the fever for flying, was watching him.
Really?
You remember his airplane?
Sky
I learned what it
King.
was later. Sky King's airplane. Anyway, it doesn't matter, but
I can't remember.
there were 2. He got an upgrade.
I remember Penny. Anyway, so he put me on. I was sitting on top of Silver, and he was brushing Silver, and Silver had no saddle on, just the bridle. And he hands me. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
He wasn't putting you on a stallion.
I don't think so. No.
Did he have a great big old?
Oh, he had big old. What?
Anyway.
Do you notice that stuff when you're a little girl? I don't know.
I just always loved horses. And we had a little bit of my life around everybody.
Okay, so he hands me the reins, and he says, "Here, honey, hang on to these."
No saddle.
No saddle. And I'm under 10. I'm probably 7, 8.
Your feet don't even hardly go halfway down.
He goes around to the rear of the horse and he goes,
Oh.
"Yeah!" And I went, Silver just took off. Down the field, down to the barn, up
Where'd you grab his man?
I'm holding on to I have the bridle, so I have reins. So I'm holding on to the reins. I'm going, "Grandpa!" And the horse is galloping. And my grandpa's laughing his ass off as I'm running downhill and is screaming. And we get all the way to the bottom of the field, and there was a low-lying branch on this big old, like, sycamore tree or something. And damned if Silver just didn't go right under it. Whacked me in the chest. I went right into that branch, fell over into the water, and Silver came to a complete halt.
And broken ribs.
No, but
It is flat.
But at the end, he came down laughing, and he picked me up out of the creek, put me back on the horse, and sent me back to the barn.
It didn't slap it again.
No. That's how I learned
One,
to
you
ride
knew
a
the
horse.
horse. He knew what the horse was going to do. But if you had just let go, you could have done what I did about times 20 to your neck and in the wheelchair.
Well,
He's not thinking of that.
when I told my mom this cool thing I did, thought she was going to kill me. There was a lot of yelling and screaming.
It's hard to do, but Jesus, I feel so bad for you.
Yeah, it was nasty. It was not good.
Thanks, Pam. That was interesting.
Turn that off.
I will. It doesn't matter. Edit it out. I got lots of jokes, but I don't think any of them would be appropriate.
I need a drink. What do I want?
Did you have your donut today? You're eating a donut today?
So,
Yep.
how long did you have those horses?
And I keep going.
Oh, well, he raised them for...
I mean, you. How long did
Oh,
you
no, they
get
were
to-
never really mine.
Oh,
And they
you
were...
didn't feed them, and you clean the stall.
Oh, yeah, we got to do
So
that.
you were tight.
Yeah, well, oh, yeah. And but we would only go there in the summer times, you know, and we'd hang out in the
I thought
summer.
you
And,
lived around.
no. We lived in town and he lived out on a farm. But we used to love to go there
I bet.
because we could do anything we wanted.
Plus, you got your horse. And after a while, it was fun. It wasn't scary anymore.
Well, you know, he would position us. He had like, I don't know, maybe a dozen horses at a time.
Did he have a hand?
Did he?
Did he have a hand?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So he would put my brother on one fence on gate, and he'd put me on the bottom one, and he'd go up to the top, and then he'd send all 12 horses running down the hill right at us. And our job,
His horses would do that.
yeah, because he wanted them to go to the barn.
And, oh, they know that.
Yeah.
And we had
I have no
to
experience.
stand there and wave our hands so that they would go that way or that way. And they would. It was terrifying. Thundering horses down the...
They'd be nice, but they
Terrifying as an
wouldn't go out of their way to get around you.
Well, they never ran us over. And I just say
They
that.
don't like to. They don't like to step on soft, mushy stuff.
That's what I was thinking.
That's
Thank
what every
God.
riding instructor tells you. Don't worry, they'll try very hard not to step on you.
Well, you know that Grandpa Tommy would never have
That's
known
what's funny
something
about
like
their
that.
feet, too.
Grandpa Tommy, what?
He would never have known something like that.
Well, but
Tell
he knew that.
Kent your grandmother's name.
No. Her sister's name.
Oh, well, her sister's names were Orda, O-R-D-A,
Yeah.
Orpha.
Orpha.
And so there was Elba, Orda, Orpha, and Mary. And my mother says that, my grandmother was very proud of the fact that her father never took a drop of drink ever. And my mom said, Elby, he was on a drunken spree while all those girls were born, and he finally sobered up when Mary came along. And my grandmother, they were,
Those are fantastic names.
they were fantastic people too.
Didn't play no cards or anything.
Yeah. How about Elon Musk's naming of kids? He's got a weird situation.
X,
Like-
what, SpaceX or whatever that child's name is.
How about Frank Zappa?
Yeah.
Moon-
What did he name his kid?
Moon
Moon
Unit.
Unit, Dweezil, and Bub.
Did you know that?
Which
No.
ones?
Moon Unit, Dweezil, and Bub.
That was Frank Zappa's kids.
Those were on the
Those
birth certificate.
Yeah.
They're still called that.
That's great. Absolutely.
But that's Frank Zappa, not Elon Musk, you know.
Well, his name in the line of car sexy. And I understand one of those was already copyrighted, so it had to be turned around.
His name what?
His lines of cars.
Oh.
Sexy. So they've got the Model S and Molly and.
What do you
that's
think of
backwards 'cause
Elon Musk?
He was already
I like it.
taken, so.
You do?
They turned it around.
And why do you-
X and Y. My brother just bought a Y. That's their. It's just.
Well, I think
it's blown up and it's
two
taller.
things.
They
One
call it
for
their
living his
Yeah,
dreams.
with the gold wing doors.
2 for doing it.
No, he didn't
No?
get that. No.
You know, I don't want him to get into politics. I'm
Oh,
only in.
Yeah, they
I
call
don't.
it their SUV.
I follow his
Yeah,
cars.
yeah,
I
yes,
follow the
yes.
business,
Because
but
just
it's
bigger,
the
you know, taller.
you know it's the
But it's the
space
same-
side of
they all
things.
look
He's a
alike,
little
man. I
wacky.
can't tell them apart.
You think?
Same basic.
You don't think
Your shirt's
Einstein
not gold
wasn't?
wing doors?
Oh, he was. He was bipolar. You know that.
Gold wing
Did
doors.
not.
He
So the
was.
doors go up
But see,
I have
instead of out.
yeah, I'll give you that. I mean, it's not
Okay.
all there sometimes, but I think that's because he's 16 levels above the rest of us. He's up there having a conversation.
But he's got
That's a
Tesla
smart motherfucker.
batteries in
Yeah,
the garage
yeah.
and Tesla
And
solar
smart
thing.
businessman.
So he gets his.
That's very true.
Cares about his employees.
To a certain point, I think, on the
Okay.
smart businessman thing. He's
Yeah,
gonna
it's weird when
he's
you
gonna
go-
take a big
Haven't
hard
been
fall.
to many cities.
Why?
Don't you
Texas,
think?
I mean, none.
No, not if you're
40
smart.
years.
Yeah.
But well, no, I went.
He's risky. I'll give you that.
I go drive
I don't know
around
about the
Phoenix,
whole.
And you go why
Twitter
doesn't
thing, but-
Every single house.
You know, every one of those places has made tons of money.
Why
And
does he want
everybody
to own
misses-
Twitter?
Solar hot water.
I think he initially
You know,
saw that it was
That's the
overvalued, and
bill
2, he didn't like
for
the way
like
they were
for
acting.
us. For
Yeah,
electricity,
one of the
the hot
guys.
water heater. Because
Well,
I
Facebook
did
agree
we
that.
can track our electricity
Totally
like
right.
15 minutes.
Right?
Do you do Twitter
Increment.
or
Oh, yeah.
Instagram or
Okay,
any of
shower.
those things?
You know, it's funny. They've all morphed
You know,
into something else. It was just photos to begin with.
My daughter
Yeah.
And it
just
was
had-
cool. You know, it
had
really
put on
worked
there,
well, even if
they
you
don't
got
have a
shitty
battery.
resolution, but
Just having the battery. They do
they're all the
their
same.
stuff.
I don't,
Anyway.
never touch
If you
Facebook
bring back
ever than
those
looking at her
videos and
account,
those
you know,
old
using it for something. But I really want to do Facebook Marketplace, but I can't figure out
I know.
can't figure out a way to do it anonymously. You can't. Let's
No,
do
you
a
can't.
third party.
But
Right now.
he doesn't
Well,
do
maybe
anything.
the Model
Yeah,
Y.
but I think I can.
Maybe he.
I hope she didn't care. I said,
Yeah,
"Can I
he's
use
got
your
the
account to
Model
do
Y.
that?" She said, "I think you can."
Ask him how he did it, because that's the only thing he has to do with Facebook.
Wilhelm.
What?
Hey, you knew that. Was ist los?
Will now.
Facebook Market. Oh, you're way ahead of me. Facebook Marketplace. Can I use my wife's account and sell shit as her?
Oh yeah. In fact, you can even
That was
say
easy, man.
you can even say this is my wife's account, so
Oh, I
don't
wouldn't.
ask her because whatever.
I'd rather just not even be
Yeah.
in the picture.
Just put
And
it
your
on
wife doesn't
marketplace.
mind?
Are you kidding me?
No,
I don't mean that dismissively,
she
but
really doesn't.
she'll use the same password every chance she gets.
Oh.
Well, why
That's
don't
how she can't run an iPad or an iPhone. If I spent 45 minutes on the phone trying to get her to email those photos, and it didn't happen. I finally called back and said, "Text them," and we had to walk through the whole select up arrow. Well, that's not an arrow. That's a box, or that's something. I forget what she said. Okay, honey, it's that icon in the bottom left with the box. Anyway, that's why.
I have to do that with Bill.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
I hate.
Why don't you just
passwords.
sign up for one?
I don't want those son of a bitches having anything of mine.
I signed up under Will Kreider.
Won't matter.
With-
You got an IP address, buddy. They know where you are. That's what I.
don't
That's
care
what
about that because everybody
Okay.
knows that anyway.
That's not
But
me.
I have a separate email account. I have nothing on it at all. Nothing.
Doesn't matter. They got your IP address. Plus all your search history if your browser lets them have it. Okay. Anyway, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I don't buy that shit.
Oh, well,
I'm not. I try to be logical, but Google's a scary place, man.
it's all a scary
Facebook's
place.
a scary place.
All a scary.
They all are.
I was gonna
But anyway, see, it'll be real easy, and she won't care. You know, and knowing her, I'll even use her phone so they won't call me. Then that'll fit. She probably has that already in Facebook. But I've heard so many good stories about all these people unloading stuff on Facebook Marketplace, like left and right.
Bill does a lot on Facebook Marketplace.
And
But it's niche stuff, isn't it?
it's anything.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just talking about your woodworking.
No, no.
No, my daughters use that.
Well, hell
to
yeah.
buy furniture, or get free
Yeah,
furniture
yeah.
through the thing.
Fuck, come and take it.
Lower, yeah.
Well, yeah, you can do that too. And the nice thing about Marketplace is there is a name associated with it. Craigslist, you're anonymous, and the person responding is anonymous, and that's why people get ripped off.
You saying use that as well?
No, I would avoid Craigslist.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Craigslist, you always want to have like a public meeting. In fact, some police departments, they have a room or whatever, an area where you can say, we're gonna meet at the police department.
We did that with a car sale and met at the bank parking lot. You know, some public place where you're around people and
Yeah.
feel safe.
A friend of mine was reading a New York Times.
Are you recording these conversations without my permission?
I'm just exercising my left index finger.
I wonder why she has 4 copies of this.
I can see blackmail written all over this one.
Hey,
Gave one
she
to
did a real good
Raleigh.
job of telling that story.
A
Not
friend of mine
camera
was
shy at
reading
all. I
the New
should
York
know that.
Times article about the dark web. And you know, they always have a little box where you can get more information.
Yeah?
So he clicked on it
No.
and the computer went black and they say, we got you, buddy, blah, blah, blah. And he was all networked in. This is on his work computer. So he managed to isolate his laptop right away, but they completely filled the hard drive with kiddie porn. And
Do you have maximum bandwidth there? That's a lot of images.
they said, you know,
They blasted
give
it.
us, yeah, they were,
And it automatically came up probably when he started the computer.
yeah, so he
Jesus.
fought back and managed to not pay. At least he told me he didn't have to pay, but he managed to recover everything but 2 files and get rid of all the other stuff. But I remember him telling me, he said, it's all full of kiddie porn. I don't know what to do.
Oh my goodness.
No backup.
Okay.
Oh, he does have backup, off-site backup and blah, blah, blah.
It wasn't.
He might
current.
not have had it then.
What, Pammy?
Well, so Bill built that shop this summer,
Yeah.
and what, 95% of it, 90% of it
90% of it.
came from building supplies he got on Amazon Marketplace.
Yeah, or yeah, Facebook Market.
Facebook Marketplace.
Or Craigslist, yeah.
So-
Mostly free? Come and get it?
Oh, no.
I didn't think so.
No.
Okay.
But he saved a lot
Oh,
of
I
money.
bet. Plus you
Yeah.
got real hardwood.
And one thing, I wound up actually losing money. Because I bought 25 sheets of OSB, brand new, for $21 a piece. At that time, they
How
were
long ago?
$42
That was
a
last year.
piece at Home Depot. It's right when it had hit its highest price ever. So, good deal.
Yeah?
By the time I put it on the roof, it had dropped to $19 at Home Depot. So you go, what the heck? I'll take the $50 hit for the guarantee that. But everything else was,
We got all of the trusses from Marketplace, but we had to drive to Delaware
yeah.
to
like
get them.
down below Wilmington.
And we had to pull a trailer
Trailer.
with a gooseneck.
Yeah.
on it.
So you had to-
Big-ass trailer.
It was a big ass trailer.
And you had to mount the other end in your truck?
Yeah.
Was that temporary, I guess?
No, I have a fifth wheel.
Okay, gotcha. That still makes it.
Not that I used it, that's the second time I used it.
I've never driven it, but it's got to be better than a hitch.
It's better, but it's remarkably different.
We went down to the
Just the geometry's different.
Yeah. You know, the trailer kind of follows you, that thing doesn't. And ultimately, it's easier, but, oh.
we went down to the mall and practiced.
Good idea.
Yeah, practice.
When no one was there.
Backing up.
I
There
know,
were-
yeah.
You know those big service bays and stuff in the back so they
Yeah.
can load in. We was trying to like
No
get
way.
it backing up right in line with one of those things. Man, it was hard. It was really hard, and I'm going, no, this way, this way.
Yeah.
He's going, ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's never easy.
It reacts more quickly, I'm guessing, to an easy left or an easy right, the trailer turns more.
No, because it was a big trailer too, so
Oh, how-
that's good because
Yeah,
the trailer
bigger's
doesn't
better.
react like
Yeah, bigger is definitely better.
But you know, essentially, you know, if you pull into a lot with your trailer, you just go like this. This thing you have to go swing out like a tractor trailer.
It operates the same way,
Yeah.
right?
It's the point of articulation.
Exactly. That's
Excellent word.
Yeah.
And horsedrawn carriages, the driver.
What do you think you are, some sort of scientist or something?
Over the front wheels.
No, I'm just thinking about
So the
setting up my own
sits here and then
trailer,
there's a
or I
semicircular
had a fishing
cutaway.
buddy, you know, and the
So
only
if they
time
do
I
a
ever
sharp right turn,
drove a truck
the
with a
wheel-
boat behind it,
Oh, yeah,
was
yeah.
trying to get
Can-
hit that
fit right in without
back in the
hitting
water, because he
Yeah.
was in his motorboat in the lake, you know, and then here I am,
That is so
you know,
hard.
somebody else's car, and boy,
Oh, he's trying to back the boat.
if I look in the rearview mirror, I can't do a trailer, but if I look at the trailer,
Oh,
you know, I can figure out there's a natural way to react to the way the trailer behaves, and that's the only way I could do it. But if your neck is stiff, you know,
Yeah.
You turn the
Well, that's
wheel,
the big
turn the
problem.
wheel in the
Us
direction you want
oldsters,
the
we
rear
can't
end of the trailer
do
to
that
go.
kind of stuff anymore.
say
Lot.
that again.
You turn the steering wheel in the direction you want the rear end of the trailer to go.
Yeah,
See,
really
that's too
to say.
technical
Thanks,
for me.
Gary.
It's, what's really, really hard is backing up the cart.
Only
on the
tried it
ATV,
about 1,000.
Because it's so small.
It took me 200 to learn it, but
I can just pick
short ones are the
It's
worst.
empty anyway.
They you just boom.
No, when we bought our new
Yeah,
house,
run over
we moved out
irrigation
Sullivan,
heads and all that shit.
riding lawnmower for $600.
Mm-hmm.
I'd go out there and I feel like a cowboy, you know, riding in my 2-acre range. I made a trail. You can actually see it. Got Google Maps. You can look at the history of the images over time on your property, and you
Oh,
can
yes.
tell.
You can break it down
Yeah, you
Yeah.
over time.
I've got the whole. I saved them all because it was so cool when I first did it. My brother taught me. But yeah, I got the picture of when there was just no house, you know, and then
Yeah, that's cool.
the house all of a sudden shows up, and you can see.
I didn't
all
know that
the
either.
neighborhood, and
Wow. Did
now
you
my
tell?
trails are on there. You can see Carol's garden beds.
well, hello. Hi there. Did you tell Bear about going up in the biplane?
Yes, we talked about it. Yeah. Yeah, the steering. Yeah,
That's scary.
That's a big airplane.
it's fun.
It ain't no little Piper Cub.
Right. Well, the freakiest thing for me was taking off because it's a tail dragger. So they're going like this, so they can see where they're going.
Yep. Plus the wind's kicking the tail around. They're
Yeah.
trying to fight that too.
Right. Yeah. I guess.
But yeah, the nose goes forward first, then it goes
Yeah.
up.
Not too long after he took us up, his pilot did
I've heard so many good stories about all these people unloading stuff on Facebook Marketplace, like left and right.
Bill does a lot on Facebook Marketplace.
But it's niche stuff, isn't it?
It's anything.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just talking about your woodworking.
No.
No, my daughters use that.
Well, hell
to
yeah.
buy furniture, or get free
Yeah,
furniture
yeah.
through
Come and take it.
lower. You know,
Well, yeah, you can do that too. And the nice thing about Marketplace is there is a name associated with it. Craigslist, you're anonymous, and the person responding is anonymous, and that's why people get ripped off.
You saying use that as well?
No, I would avoid Craigslist.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Craigslist, you always want to have like a public meeting. In fact, some police departments, they have a room or whatever, an area where you can say, we're going to meet at the police department.
we did that with a car sale and met at the bank parking lot. You know, some public place where you're around people and
Yeah.
feel safe.
Yeah. A friend of mine was reading a New York Times.
Are you recording these conversations without my permission?
I'm just exercising my left index finger.
I wonder why she has 4 copies of this.
I can see blackmail written all over this one.
Hey,
Gave one
she
to
did a real good
Robert.
job of telling that story.
A
Not
friend of mine
camera
was
shy at
reading
all. I
the New
should
York
know that.
Times article about the dark web. And you know, they always have a little box where you can get more information.
Yeah?
So he clicked on it.
No.
And the computer went black, and they say, "We got you, buddy," blah, blah, blah. And he was all networked in. This is on his work computer. So he managed to isolate his laptop right away, but they completely filled the hard drive with kitty porn. And
Do you have maximum bandwidth there? That's a lot of images.
they said,
They blasted
give
it.
us, they were,
And it automatically came up probably when he started the computer.
so he fought back and managed to not pay. At least he told me he didn't have to pay, but he managed to recover everything but 2 files and get rid of all the other stuff. But I remember him telling me, he said, "It's all full of kitty porn. I don't know what to do."
Oh my goodness.
No backup.
Okay.
Well, he does have backup, off-site backup, and blah, blah,
It
blah.
wasn't.
He might
correct.
not have had it then.
What, baby?
Well, so Bill built that shop this summer,
Okay.
and what, 95% of it, 90% of it
90% of it.
came from building supplies he got on Amazon Marketplace.
Yeah, or Facebook Market.
Not Facebook Marketplace.
Or Craigslist, yeah.
So-
Mostly free? Come and get it?
Oh, no.
I didn't
no.
think so.
No.
Okay.
But he saved a lot
Oh,
of
I
money.
bet. Plus you
Yeah.
got real hardwood.
And one thing, I wound up actually losing money, because I bought 25 sheets of OSB, brand new, for $21 a piece. At that time, they
How
were
long ago?
$42
That
a
was last year.
piece at Home Depot. It's right when it had hit its highest price ever. So, good deal.
Yeah.
By the time I put it on the roof, it had dropped to $19 at Home Depot. So you go, what the heck? I'll take the $50 hit for the guarantee that. But everything else was,
We got all of the trusses from Marketplace, but we had to drive to Delaware to
like
get them.
down below Wilmington.
And we had to pull a trailer
Trailer.
with a gooseneck.
Yeah.
on
So
it.
you had to-
Big-ass trailer.
It was a big ass trailer.
And you had to mount the other end in your truck?
Yeah.
Was that temporary, I guess?
No, I have a fifth wheel.
Okay, gotcha. That still makes
Not,
it.
not that I used it, that's the second time I used it.
I never driven it, but it's got to be better than a hitch.
It's better, but it's remarkably different.
We went down to the.
Just the geometry's different.
Yeah. The trailer kind of follows you. That thing doesn't. And ultimately, it's easier, but.
We went down to the mall and practiced.
Good idea.
Yeah, practice.
When no one was there.
Backing up.
I
There
know,
were-
yeah.
You know those big service bays and stuff in the back so they can load in. We was trying to get it backing up right in line with one of those things. Man, it was hard. It was really hard, and I'm going no, this way. It's going
Yeah.
Yeah, it's never easy.
It reacts more quickly, I'm guessing, to an easy left or an easy right. The trailer turns more.
No, because it was a big trailer too, so
Oh, how-
that's good. Because
Yeah,
the trailer
bigger's
doesn't
better.
react like that.
Yeah, bigger is definitely better.
But, essentially, if you pull into a lot with your trailer, you just go like this. This thing you have to go swing out like a tractor trailer.
It
essentially.
operates the same way,
Yeah.
right?
It's the point of articulation.
Exactly. That's
Excellent word.
Yeah.
And horsedrawn carriage is the driver.
What do you think you are, some sort of scientist or something?
over the front wheels.
No, I'm just thinking about
So the
Oh,
center
yeah,
my own
sits here, and then
trailer,
there's a
or I
semicircular
had a fishing
cutaway.
buddy, and the
So
only
if they
time
do
I
a
ever
sharp right turn,
drove a truck
the
with a
wheel-
boat behind it.
Oh, yeah,
was
yeah.
trying to get
Can-
hit that
fit right in without
back in the
hitting.
water because he
Yeah.
was in his motorboat in the lake, And then here I am,
That is so hard.
somebody else's car, and boy,
Oh, he's trying to back the boat.
if I look in the rearview mirror, I can't do a trailer. But if I look at the trailer,
Oh.
I can figure out there's a natural way to react to way the trailer behaves, and that's the only way I could do it. But if your neck is stiff, you know.
Yeah.
You turn the
Well, that's
wheel,
the big
turn
problem
the
with
wheel in the
us
direction you want
oldsters.
the
We
rear
can't
end of the trailer
do
to
that
go.
kind of stuff anymore.
Say
Lot.
that again.
You turn the steering wheel in the direction you want the rear end of the trailer to go.
Yeah,
See,
really
that's too
did say.
technical
Thanks,
for me.
Karen.
It's, what's really, really hard is backing up the cart.
Only
on the
tried it
ATV,
about 1,000.
because it's so small.
Took me 200 to learn it,
Also,
but
I can just pick
short ones are
Yeah,
the
it's
worst.
empty anyway.
They
That's
you
right.
just
No, when we bought our new
Yeah,
house,
run over irrigation heads and all that shit.
riding lawnmower for $600.
Mm-hmm.
I'd go out there and I feel like a cowboy, you know, riding in my 2-acre range. I made a trail. You can actually see it. Got Google Maps. You can look at the history of the images over time on your property, and you
Oh,
can
yes.
just tell.
You can break it down
Yeah,
over time.
I've got the whole. I saved them all because it was so cool when I first did it. My brother taught me, but yeah, I got the picture of when there was just no house, you know, and then
Yeah, that's cool.
the house all of a sudden shows up, and you can see.
I didn't
all
know that
the
either.
neighborhood, and
Wow. Did
now
you
my
tell?
trails are on there. You can see Carol's garden beds.
Well, hello. Hi there. Did you tell Bear about going up in the biplane?
Yes, we talked about it. Yeah, the steering. Yeah,
That's scary.
That's a big airplane.
it's fun.
That ain't no little Piper Cub.
Right. Well, the freakiest thing for me was taking off because it's a tail dragger. So they're going like this, so they can see where they're going.
Yep. Plus the wind's kicking the tail around. They're
Yeah.
trying to fight that too.
Right. Yeah. I guess.
But yeah, the nose goes forward first, then it goes
Yeah.
up.
Breaks in the dunes that allow you to get out to the beach.
All up and down the coast. Yep.
Really?
That was a good thing, man.
Okay,
Get a
so
haircut.
now Carpenter, fill in a little bit more detail.
Well, I don't have any
Yeah,
notes.
actually,
I can only do this
I
for
told
so
you about how
much
the family
longer.
came to this place. I've got a list just of some things I've done. If anybody's interested in activities, games that are available, and here's my favorite, folks.
Oh boy.
Music.
Oh, the 5?
Fave contest.
Oh,
You gotta
These
save.
are-
You gotta
these
save
are
that.
the
You
50
gotta save
songs.
that, right?
match it to the
Now you have
person.
to match it to the person.
You gotta save that.
I've got a playlist. I've got a playlist if you want to hear.
You gotta save that for later, right?
Well, yeah, no, you put your name on it,
But
and throughout the course of the week.
What
Oh, I thought.
You've got a week to do it. What? You want me to send it electronically?
Send
How
it,
much?
put your name.
Everybody's got, the only one I
Fucking
think,
phone is
for
ringing.
some reason, but there are 50 there. I've seen no more from you. but
Howdy,
I
howdy.
don't
I think you made them up.
I
I
didn't
didn't
put
send
them
you
to
any.
comment
You
that I'm
did,
drinking
and I
this
showed
tequila.
you.
Smile for the camera.
Imagination of Mr. Ferguson, who refuses to follow, taking tradition or direction, as you may know. So, we're gonna let this baby double. We're gonna punch it down. We're gonna rise a little bit more. And then we're gonna fucking bake it. And we're gonna make sandwiches for Mr. Bear.
How long's it bake?
Probably 25 to 30 minutes.
I was gonna guess at 30.
Okay, that's it.
That's it?
Yep.
So in closing,
Closing. Happy hands, happy thoughts make happy loaves.
done.
Okay, so the river was not extraordinarily high, but it was high where we could get through these class 2 rapids.
How was that knee?
This knee's great. This
I
is
meant
fucked
the
up.
problem knee. How was that then?
Not so bad.
Good.
But
Sorry.
not great, but not so bad. Much better than it is right now. Anyway, yeah, you sit in these canoes.
Right.
So we
Yeah.
I never
Yeah,
tried.
I can do that for about a half an hour.
we go to this place. The first experience we have is like the hillbilly canoe pickup place, which
Deliverance.
was literally deliverance. It was unlike anything I'd ever seen. But these people were as friendly as could be for meth addicts.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know,
tattered and worn and just
They-
actually wise as shit. But
Yeah.
they were happy to see us because we were giving them a bunch of money for, canoes and shit. So we do that. We proceed to the launching point, and I haven't been in a canoe since I was a kid.
Right.
I was shocked.
Right.
And I said, it's gonna be fine. We have the rapids coming up, class 2 rapids coming up in about an hour. We'll walk you through that. So I get in the front, and the canoe goes, whoa. And we have this much,
Dive.
literally this much freeboard. And it's a kind of canoe where if you tilt your head, you can literally move the canoe over. Honestly,
Oh wow.
it's that sensitive. So
Come a long way from my childhood.
I'm all over. We start paddling. I'm all to. So my companion in the canoe, Tim, says, wait. So we switch. I'm now in the back, and I said, wait a minute, I'm steering. I don't know the first thing. He said, easy peasy,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah,
we go
yeah,
right,
yeah,
left,
right.
we go left,
Yeah.
If I tell you, backwater, you just paddle backwards as fast as you can. I'll take care of you. No problem. Half hour later,
Rapids.
Eddie goes, all right, rapids coming up, stay to the left. And with that, he's gone. So
What do you mean
I
he's
see,
gone?
like he disappears.
Out of,
So like literally, I see the river in front of me kind of disappear. There's nothing, and now I hear the sound. So Tim's going left. Okay, we'll go left. So I get us going left, but who knows? And we're this far from the shore,
Hey.
so the rocks are. It's very rocky, of course, because we're going through the rapids.
Metal or
And-
plastic boat?
It's a it's not metal.
Okay.
It's
That's
some kind of
composite.
cool.
some kind of composite. So we get into the rapids, and we immediately hit a rock. So it throws you forward.
Right.
That changes the balance of the boat. We hit
Sure.
another rock, and the waves smash into us, and we're over. We're in the water. So it's a complete shock. It happened like bam, bam, bam.
Right.
We're
Right.
in the drink. And it's f***ing cold, but your first concern is like you're upside down in a washing machine. I kept thinking, I'm gonna get my legs stuck and drown. So I got myself righted. I'm a good swimmer, so I got to shore, and then there was nothing to grab onto,
Okay.
and it's
All right.
sweeping me down the river.
Oh jeez.
And finally, I grab onto a rock and I haul my ass up there. And I lost my shoes. I had a pair of clogs gone.
That's a good thing to have in
So
canoe.
now I'm in my bare feet. It's snowing. I'm completely soaked, and I have I didn't tell you this. I have a broken foot. So
Previous?
now I'm on. Yeah.
No.
So now I'm on the-
Well, no, wait a second. You started the trip with a
yeah.
broken foot?
Yeah.
Jeez,
Yeah.
that's what I call prepping. Yeah.
I had a broken
Okay.
foot.
Shit, Charlie.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
At the time,
Maybe
it
not
wasn't-
go.
It wasn't that big a deal. But now I'm on literally the side of a valley in this rocky shit that's deposited on the side of the river.
Yeah.
It took me a half an hour to go about 100 yards.
Oh, jeez.
Well, you got a broken foot.
And
No
meanwhile,
shoes.
Eddie has to get our canoe, which is going down, half submerged with all our shit. Tim has like full hunting gear boots. He has like these big swamp boots on. They fill up, and he goes like to the bottom. These Frankenstein boots. He's on the other side of the river. I'm on the other side.
Surely you had life jacket on.
Yes. Anyway, long story short, we get our shit together. We get the canoes drained. This is a lot of effort, a lot of sweat.
Freezing.
No
Fuck
shit.
you! I told you to blah 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 blah.
Yeah, there'd
Yeah,
be a
like,
lot of that.
Fuck you!
For
I
sure.
have no chance.
Can you even feel your feet?
So we get in the canoe and then we paddle for 2 hours.
After this,
After this,
soaking wet, no shoes,
I
scraped.
literally have hypothermia when we
I'll bet.
get to where
I'll
we're
bet.
going.
I'll bet.
Was it dead water? Or
Oh no!
you were going downstream, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. You said paddle. I wondered.
Well,
You wanted to go.
Were there further rapids in these 2
paddling
hours?
gives you a differential to the water, so you can steer. If you're just going the same speed,
Right.
you're kind of at the mercy of where the
You need a
water's
bigger
going.
rudder. Yeah.
But
Sorry.
You just need a bigger
in
rudder
the
when
2 hour
you-
period, were there a further set of rapids?
Sort of constantly, but nothing as
Nothing as bad as your
nothing as bad as
introductory.
that, but we kept hitting
Okay.
rocks.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
It might have had
Jesus,
something to
2
do with the
hours.
fact that Tim had 2 huge, fully laden camping coolers with a bag of charcoal, lighter fluid, a steel grate for the fire, 2 cases of beer, all his gear, all my gear. So I'm like, it's no fucking wonder we have like 3 inches of freeboard on this thing.
Right.
What were we thinking about? Anyway,
Cargo.
Did you lose
Cargo
anything?
canoe.
I lost my shoes and I had my iPhone, my AirPods, and my battery.
We're lost to you.
All eventually died.
You just had Crocs on?
Gone. That's all I was wearing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I had another pair of shoes
Yeah, but
in the boat.
Okay. And everything was strapped in so securely in that boat. None of the other stuff.
None of
fell
the
out?
other stuff
Wow.
went away.
Good.
I'm sorry.
So we get to the campsite. It's on the bank of a river. I can't even get out of the canoe because the
Okay.
bank is so steep and it's complete mud. So I kept slipping over and I like almost flipping the canoe over again. And meanwhile, they're like hauling the canoes up the bank. So I felt like, retarded Uncle Charlie. He's like in the mud.
Come on, Chuck.
So I finally get up there. And
Don't work
already,
it out.
Eddie, he manages that $250,000 forest reserve for a timber company. He's got a steel pole in the ground and a what do you call those aerofoil connects to the wings?
A sail.
Wing shape, a delta wing or something.
Just an airfoil.
It's like this.
Oh, that is a Delta wing.
So it's a delta wing tarp that he has, but it's huge. I mean, the pole is 8 feet tall, and this thing, and so he's got that sticking into the wind. We've got it lashed down, and he's got a fire, some Durlogs, and he's got a bag of charcoal. And he whips out a bottle of
Is he
something.
real tall?
He's a pretty big guy. He whips out a bottle like this, and it's just like a white bottle, and he just squirts it on the fire. Warren. I was never so grateful to be with these guys because I was literally in hypothermic shock. I was. And the only dry thing I had was a wool shirt, which fucking saved my life, and my sleeping bag. And I was sitting in front of that fire with my sleeping bag.
In your birthday suit.
And even wet pants. I didn't have any dry pants. It was horrible. But we had stuffed mushroom caps with venison. Timmy's a great campfire cook.
Thank God.
He's like the best you've ever seen in your life.
Because Ralph, of course.
So we had like 50 fucking mushroom caps this big with beef, and then we had, what else did we have? We had something else. I can't remember what it was. Meanwhile, he's already pounded down a case of beer.
No.
Yes.
While you were moving.
He was the same happy guy that he was at the beginning.
Not real safety conscious.
No. So anyway, it was completely miserable. It was still raining and snowing, but we're under this tarp. And it turned out to be okay. Like we lived.
Clothesline, drying
The
everything.
next day, he tipped us over again, getting out of the canoe. He was so fucking drunk. He had another case of beer. It was quite an experience.
Yeah.
It was quite an experience.
It's too fucking fun.
I was so glad to be alive. Oh, God.
All right, I'm tired of holding this. Say goodbye, Charlie. Adios, muchachos.
The other way.
Like this, the other way, and we all go into the water. I have my feet in the straps. And
Did Ramon have a? Did y'all have?
Okay. I pull myself up and see what's happened, and I look around, and everybody below me is gone. They're gone. And what happened was when the boat went like this, they either fell out of their straps, or Ramon had never feet in the straps. And Eric, the guy next to her, went whoa, and knocked her off the boat. And so they went under the boat, rudder went over his back, and now they're in the lake, and the boat's being blown down, even though the sail and the mast fell into the water.
Right, kind of an anchor.
It's so severe, it's blowing the boat down the lake faster than anybody could ever swim. So of course, And so they surface, and so she's got like 5 sweaters on, jeans.
Right,
you know,
right.
She has a life. I don't think anybody has a life jacket.
Okay,
No,
that was my
no,
question.
no. Come on.
And I'd assumed that y'all had life jackets on, but
We didn't.
we were young and stupid.
Ramona didn't want
We
one?
didn't ever wear that. And so this is really stupid. It's not a good thing.
To not wear life jackets.
For one
We
thing.
just thought, what could ever go wrong? We
Sure.
didn't count on a steel.
It's called
cable
hubris.
Party. Bing!
Right.
Like that. So
That thing
100
is
other
such a
things.
pressure.
we could not. We tried to throw them life preservers. The wind just blew them like back over our heads, and we couldn't paddle the boat. We couldn't swim towards them. The waves were crashing against. I mean, it was a fucking bad scene. But
Yeah.
people saw what had happened.
Oh, others
This
were
is
out?
Oh yeah, this is fishermen type people.
Okay.
People in big boats. This is a big, spectacular kind of boat, so it's pretty visible. Anyway, she and Eric got picked up and taken to shore.
Jeez, oh, please.
But it took me a long time to be forgiven for that.
How long was she in the water?
I'm gonna say 15 minutes.
Did she handle it?
Yeah.
That's huge.
But one thing I did shout, I forgot to mention, was take off your clothes, meaning
Right,
Unload.
get that weight off of you.
right.
Get that weight off of you. That's
life saving is
Yeah.
to take off those sweaters. And
right,
things that
right, right,
are
right,
gonna sink you.
right. Otherwise, I was amazed.
And go over. So
But
anyway, so that I had to give her a pass on that.
you had to give her a pass.
No, like she passed that sailboat test.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
Which
Okay.
is another thing I told her that didn't go over very well. But anyway,
You
Did she ever go
You
again?
passed the sailboat test, is what you told her.
no, I'm not sure.
She wasn't asking for it.
Oh, jeez.
We used to water ski behind that boat.
Behind a sailboat.
Behind a sailboat.
Wow. Wow.
Or
Okay,
that-
that sucker could haul.
For y'all to tip that thing over, man, you must have really been cutting
Well,
it.
it snapped. That shroud snapped.
Dude, we
You got no
tipped
choice. That's going
That was,
over.
that was a rig failure.
What? It was a wooden mast.
Yes.
Okay, just cracked.
No.
It
A
actually.
steel
Well,
cable.
So the boat's, this is the boat. And actually it's shaped like this. It's 28 feet long.
Boat. Okay.
It's got a mast. We were on a port tack. This is our port side
Right.
left. And so the mast is canted this way. The
Right.
reason the mast doesn't fall down is it's held in place by what are called shrouds, steel
Right.
shrouds.
And the shroud broke.
In the British Navy, those would be called rat lines, and those are the
Okay,
things
but
the guys call
but
up.
it broke, and,
It-
the mast no
That's
longer
the
has
only-
that support
no
from that
support.
side.
Boom! So it got blown down into the water as fast as the wind pushed it.
Okay, but that would by nature. Okay, I don't know about how the mast setting is, but that would have pulled that boat up and
Oh,
over
God.
that way.
Oh no! Oh God, no! The opposite happened. You had six.
I know you explained that,
You had six,
but how could that happen with the mast pulling the boat over? Or it has a
mast-
hinge at the
No,
bottom.
the mast didn't really pull the boat over. The mast just went in the water. What happened
Yeah, but-
was the hull, this part, which was attached to the mast, when the mast broke loose, it
Broke loose of what?
of the boat, of the hull.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
The
If it
hull.
broke loose, then the mast broke.
Hang on, let me finish. Here's the mast.
Yeah.
And the mast, its support line
I see him
goes
getting
to
the
the
finger.
hull.
Yeah, okay, I got
when,
you.
When this support line broke, the mast went like this.
Right.
The hull went like that.
Yeah, but okay, but there's a point where those two meet. How it was attached to the
Oh,
boat.
it's still attached.
But how? If it
There's
was
a ball and socket. There's a pretty elaborate series
okay,
of
okay,
lines and,
I'm not.
like.
All right, that's not.
No, all
All right,
kinds.
I saw a solid
So like your
connection.
hip being dislocated, it's still attached, but it's
Right.
dislocated.
Okay.
That's essentially what
Okay.
happened.
Okay, I didn't realize that there
Yeah,
was
yeah,
that
yeah.
kind of system. I mean, the
Oh,
boats
no,
I've
no, it
boats
wasn't
I've
just
been
like-
on, those suckers are
It wasn't
solid
like sitting
into the
on a
boat.
plate and when
Yeah.
it came with it.
Something would have had to break in the
Yeah,
boats
but,
I know.
But the important part is that it was the hull.
Right.
And
It went in the
everybody-
other direction. Sure.
everybody went
I
in the water.
can get that if you've got something like that, a ball and joint.
I have a
Right.
question, Professor.
Sure.
I knew what those lines were for, but I didn't know they were called rat lines.
Right.
And my question is, do they have the whatever device square to block the rats going up the rope?
Sure.
They have little metal discs. that the
Yeah,
lines
you
go
can't
through
get
that
around.
Curve down, they can't get around.
Got it. It's just,
guess
I only know that from
They don't
following
really want to
Super
go
Yachts.
up. They don't really want to go up there anyway.
Yeah.
But the reason they're called rat lines is the rats, to get on the boat in the first place from the shore, they go up the hawsers, which are tied to the pier, and they go right up those hawser lines into the ports. Into the
And they don't have similar
down.
devices on them?
They
to-
do mean
I'm sure they do now, but they didn't then.
Didn't they? Huh.
I'm assuming they would have applied the same device at about the
But
same
boy, it'd be a
time
lot bigger
to
though.
all the
Probably.
lines.
I don't know.
A lot bigger.
Well, would you take that pill?
I did already.
Get a mask on the boy.
Well,
Protect us.
Yeah, we're supposed
Did
to
you
go
notice
visit
that
Marty.
coughing last time?
I have.
I did notice that, yes, I did. So did you take syrup? I never found any syrup. I took Corsi APP cough slash
It won't focus.
slash chest congestion relief. And they
I was
gave
just,
out-
I went, I rolled over and filmed him upside down.
Up my nose.
That's what he's laughing at.
Gotta be pretty.
You can have 2 every 4 hours. And I had 1, and then I had another 1 3 hours after that.
I'm doing the best I can. There's a right, okay. No politics in the house is an axiom of that apparently is no
Gotta raise up.
discussion, but we never have any conflicts over religion. So
He's
that-
drinking
new to-
damn
new to the house
Jesus
and
beer.
that.
He's the opposite.
The other thing I think you've all heard, generally shoes off.
I do.
I didn't get that message.
These are my indoor
Right,
shoes.
You didn't get it. You didn't get it. That's why I wanted to do this. so
Bart
everybody
should be
got
allowed to
everything.
wear his
Carry.
shoes also.
What kind of-
Are indoor shoes allowed? I
Indoor
brought a
shoes are
pair-
absolutely
I brought
allowed.
a pair
Just sand.
What about
Get
peppers?
Brought in those we did. Oyster shells. driveway
rubbers?
I think you've all found that there are towels, right, available there in a little room near where we are. Bed sheets. If you return them in the condition that you got them, if you can make your bed before you leave, that'd be great. Do not put the pillowcase on. That's a simple that it's.
What?
Don't put the pillowcase. Don't put the pillowcase.
Oh,
on.
fold the pillowcase.
Just fold the pillowcase there. That's a symbol. Clean
Washer,
sheets.
dryer.
There
Left to right.
Washer and dryer's right there.
Right to left, fold.
Hospital corners.
I know where the knives are.
All right.
Okay. Other than that, I've realized there really are no rules. If you break some, don't worry about it. They're an anecdote. My youngest daughter, who lived with them for a while, was permitted to come out here with a whole bunch of student friends. No, I said they were like 20 or something.
What could go wrong?
And I had not been given permission to come to this place. They trusted her more than they would me. But anyways, she calls me at some god awful time, and she says, Dad, there's a ring on the table. You're right. We generally use coasters, but there's no. She said, "There's a ring on the table. What do I do?" I said, I've never solved it. I know it can be done, but I don't know what it is. How to do that? I said, you know what I would do? I'd say, call your Uncle Mike, tell him you put a ring. And she did, and he just said, "What table?" And she told him what table. And he said, "That's how we bought it." He was just laughing. He just laughed first. So I said, "Well, that's how we bought it." Nothing. You aim to put a coaster under, just like you aim to have your shoes off, but it's not a big deal. And other than that, I said that I'm probably going to come up with things like, the parking. I didn't think about it. I just didn't think about.
Fine.
There's a reasonable way to park so that everybody gets in and out.
each other.
We'll fix it. We'll fix it.
Who needs to move.
Put our kitties
Anything
in a
you see
bowl.
that you want to eat or drink is, as I've already said, Charlie knows there's a slight caveat.
Yes.
Apparently somewhere in here there's a really expensive bottle
brandy.
So the prize goes to
That my brother only drinks with not his wife, my sister, but my other sister. I think if you do find that,
Which sister?
you might want to mention to me that you're going to have a sip from it. But they said take anything you want.
Which sister?
Barb said take anything.
No, the other sister.
Mary Ann.
no exception. So technically,
I see some Savor Fields on the wall that I'd really like to have.
I'm glad you're recording this, Bear. They're missing. I enjoy the place. I was thinking, how do you do? I said, well, treat it how you want guests to treat your house, because we probably don't treat our houses. I mean, except for Bayer. We live in them. Bayer cleans it.
OCD world.
To the max.
So, yeah, that's it. It was certainly not beyond my imagination. And that's a pretty small place.
no, it's not.
That was very polite.
I don't think
Very
so.
politely put.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, man. That's what your kids do. Don't mess with somebody's kids. I thought we were just talking about how we would react. We tend to think gas pedal might be most of our weight.
Probably. I would have bolted probably.
And it turns out the people that heirs my ex-wife's second husband claim that she's and that it could possibly have been my son's apartment. My son lives in the apartment that his mother has registered to know where you live. So they thought,
Got it. Did it hit the ground?
Nice! Oh, didn't even hit. That happens. Too close. Mark throw. It happens. Nice! You got this push. I can move the can over here.
Yeah, no, hang on, heads up, I'm making a video here.
You gotta really snap it in. Yeah. Okay. Play with partners. There's okay. Teams of two.
Whoa! Slam dunk!
Yeah, but you have the t-shirt, so. Yeah, but I'm still not known for it. I'm known more for that. Not on the belt. Oh yeah. See?
Don't let me make you nervous.
No, of course. Press never bothers me. My concentration is like laser. Oh yeah. Okay.
Good try, Bubba.
1 point.
Helps to have gloves on.
Yeah. Mike.
You'd have trouble throwing that thing.
2 points.
Another good try. I think you got to hop towards it and then get it with both hands. That's a Uno.
Well, I'd give us a point. I'm not sure my hands hit the can too. Oh, jeez. Hey!
Nice, nice.
Made it a point. Well done.
But which one is it?
Doesn't matter. They're both Traveling Wilburys.
But it's a different song.
It's the same song. It's different people. I should have put it next to each other. That was my thinking. Because
So did you mislabel it?
no, I didn't give people the advantage of knowing that two different people chose Into the Line. It's the only song that was double. And it is on there twice. But I had forgotten to add my final one, which was Time and Money.
But wait, how can Time and Money be the same as End of the Line?
It's not.
Okay.
But there are two End of the Lines in the list.
Yes.
Right? That's all it needed to be. But I had 3. In version 8, there were 3. Okay? Right? And I realized at the very end.
I only have 2. I only have 2 here. End of the Line.
You've got 2 there. No, further up you got it. Just above just above Before the Deluge. Not there. That's another sheet. You'd have to do the flip side of that.
Of mine.
Right? And just above, 2 above Before the Deluge, you'll find End of the Line. Before the Deluge for pretty far down. There you go. It should be right above The Water's Wide, I believe.
It's Hotel California.
It's not End of the Line.
No.
It is in mine. Oh shit. Oh man. You be quiet over there. Shit the bed. Version 8 and 9 out. Alright.
Wait a minute. Let's think this through because there might just be a simple correction.
Cross your fingers.
You would think, but there ain't.
Yeah, let's not give up hope yet. Hang on a minute. Let me make sure I'm right.
You're right.
So,
You're right. It's the whole goddamn thing.
because I didn't have a pretty good memory for the written word, and I don't remember seeing End of the Line again the third time. It's not there.
No, it shouldn't be. Of course, that explains why it's not. It shouldn't be.
Of course, on the other hand, the score sheet has something that's not on there. Now, is that the same as the third or the second End of the Line? You're saying that I think your mistake was instead of somehow asterisking the second End of the Line, like different version or
Aye.
2 people,
Aye.
you substituted money, time, money.
Time Money was substituted about 5 minutes ago. Well, no, that's not true. It was substituted in the result. You'll see the second to last one on the second page. Yep, just see that it's shaded, not black.
I noticed that.
That's because I added it before I printed that out. So it's been an hour and a half to 2 hours since that change was made. But
Comfortably non-Pink Floyd, I had you, and I missed that.
that's fair.
Of course it is.
Shit, you're a second choice. Damn.
Well, but
Okay, so let's just make the contest 49. Just set those 2 aside. Except I got, let's just say anybody who got either of the End of the Lines correct, I did,
right,
or
okay.
got Time and Money correct,
Fine.
they get a
Fine.
point. If
Well,
they,
Time Money they can't get correct because it wasn't on their sheets.
so nobody gets that right.
Right.
It's
That's
no,
just so people were counting that there are 5 for each person.
there's no. Well, so it can't be a mistake either. So
No.
So that just gets eliminated.
Okay.
Okay, got it. All right. So do you need my totals?
You had to say what? I mean, how many did you get?
42.
Out
Let
of,
me look at that again.
you got a surprisingly number right. That's all I can say.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 9.
You got 9. That's almost 25%.
9.
It's almost 20%. Almost 20%.
Is that counting 9? It's not counting 9.
You reading our minds there,
It's
dude?
not counting my 5.
Okay.
I'm arguing with you.
You should have seen him go through. What? Oh yeah, come on. What one was it? I should know it by now.
Casey.
Case of you, Joni Mitchell. He says, oh yeah. He said, no. Hey, he says, oh, Carrie.
Who found yeah? Penny? Nancy? How? Hey, look. I don't know. You did choose one of those four.
I did.
You did choose one. Of
I
those
actually
four.
chose one.
Right.
Cross it out and.
Did Trace another one? Yeah.
Yeah.
You worked hard on it, and then we went to the results, and it was his.
Oh my god.
And I said, "Oh, this is a really good song.
This is a really.
I'm glad somebody picked this." That's pathetic. That's just fucking pathetic.
Except I'll be honest, I mean, like that song. Yeah, I like that song. But
Do we have a tally?
It's hard to pick a favorite with Johnny.
So it's Oh yeah. Mine is the river.
The okay. Oh, Jingle Bells.
Coming on Christmas. Exactly. That was a
geez,
beautiful
yeah.
song.
Oh man, there's so many.
We might need to hear that
All
right
I
now.
want was, but
All I want is you.
the river is from what is it? It's not for the roses. No, it's not for
No.
the roses. What's that one where she's standing?
Yeah.
It's not blue. It's not.
It's not blue, is it?
No, it's not blue. Blue's her face on. She's standing there in like a leather type of outfit, I think.
No results found for the river. Is it?
Okay.
Deep Creek is their place in Maryland, in the mountains, right on the lake.
How big is that place?
That place is much smaller, but they have the rights to his partner's place 2 doors down. So we can use. They've decided those people owe us. So if you guys behave yourself, don't burn the place down.
Haven't yet.
It's conceivable that they would call in those cards and say, hey.
Well, how difficult was it for you to get them to agree to this?
It was, I'll be honest with you, okay, and there's of course going to be some enhancement in this, but it was difficult for me to overcome myself because they're just a lot of things they don't trust me with. Not a lot of things, but everybody, I mean, everybody
You're 7 years
drove
younger, right?
the
So
Z3 that they had. I mean, all of the kids
4, I
drove the Z3. I was never asked if I wanted to take the Z3 out for a ride.
Oh, they had a Z3?
Yeah. That was never offered.
Pittsburgh?
Yeah. Didn't have it for long. They had an MG as well that Barb always wanted for her birthday, and Mike bought her one for like her 50th or something.
Little midget.
I don't think she ever drove it.
What's the Z3?
An MG. Z3 is a BMW.
Beamer.
The little sports car that they came out with in the 80s, I think.
Miata.
It probably is a fun car to drive. I can only imagine. And BMWs are made for driving.
Well, I
And I'm
asked you
sure
this
they
before.
made that.
Road course.
Does Mike have siblings and
None.
none? So
That's why he came into
so
this
her
family.
Barb's family is his family.
Right. And he was just overjoyed to have all these fucking siblings.
Yahoos.
Yeah. He just loves them all. He loves them all so
Completely
dearly.
understandable.
That's cool.
Yeah. But we'd have fun on the lake, I'm sure. That'd be a bit more dangerous. I remember went down there one time. Unfortunately, I was the adult in the room. It was a next generation party. And they were having just a phenomenal time. Hot tub, of course. I'd come along with it, brought along a couple German friends and my wife at the time. She was right there in the
Your
middle
wife
of it.
at the time.
But
Dagmar, Catherine.
Ilona. And
Ilona.
Dagmar couldn't appreciate things like that.
Could you just give them numbers like 1, 2, and 3?
Okay. I mean, I guess 1 is Dagmar, 2 is Ilona, and 3 is Poppin. But we went down there and they were just having, a good old time out on this property, big old fire. And they came out with one of those lights for a boat, I guess, with a suction cup on it. Maybe it was a siren type. I don't know. But in any case, it ended up on my forehead. And everybody had a good time with that for a long time. And the next morning, I woke up, whoa, and I said, what's that? On my forehead. I said, a carpenter, or Dad, or Rick, or what? No, my children weren't involved.
Fungal infection.
I had no idea. Oh, geez. And the bedroom right next to the hot tub. I mean, right next to the hot tub. Hot tub was here, bedroom was there. Was these German friends that I brought along. They went to bed at 10. I think we all went to bed at like 3, 4. It was, I mean, my nephew, guy out in Tucson now, was literally dancing with his pickup truck, and that was not PG. I'll tell you, that dance was not PG.
Dirty dancing.
He was dirty dancing with his pickup.
With a truck.
With a truck. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's.
Oh, that was a wild night. Changing when I'm hearing this. Help. And I said, help. Okay. Sounds like it might really be okay. By the third time I said I really better go up and see what's going on. Well, the guy had missed. He just slightly missed the rope, but he said, "You guys are going just slightly faster than I could swim." And he finally decided he had to let somebody know. I guess nobody was in the cockpit watching. Yeah, but that help. I said, "Shout it out, boy! Don't be shy."
Carp, do you know what the bird nests on the poles are for?
The bird nests on the poles are actually for birds, but don't ask me which ones.
Well, that was
By the way,
Marlin be my
there are
bet.
3 of them.
I don't know down here.
for rattlesnakes.
I don't remember what birds they aim for here. Sorry, I haven't seen a bird come out of that because I'm seldom here in the summer. But that has been referred to as Golgotha out there.
The skull.
I know that from somewhere.
That's from that Golgotha was the mountain where Christ was slain, and there were the 3 crosses. And I guess for a while it had before he
Your
got
2 cents on the subject?
I don't have. I'm
Golgotha.
I'm scrounging for change to make up the 40 cents. I have a penny.
Always the wise.
I'm still stuck. My brain's still worrying, trying to think of the word for the
Cayuta.
bunkhouse or the steerage.
The cabin?
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's
I never heard anything but cabin.
Works.
Huh?
Cabin works, of course.
That's what it is.
I think there is another word.
There's another word for, I mean, I think really for the Navy where you don't necessarily have
bothered me.
a cabin. You know?
No, you don't have a cabin.
I'll tell you, in the super yacht world, they call it
Right.
cabin.
There's your mat, and you might be sharing that with 2 or 3 others.
Yeah.
Not big money. Big money. They do, even on those boats, they call them cabins.
We're not talking about money. We're talking about stowage sailors.